A2 is about special right triangles. There's two types of special right triangles, 45, 45, 90 and 30, 60, 90. And those are, of course, the measures of the angles. Okay, now as you can see, they've kind of diagrammed the triangles for you, but what we have here is what I like to do is set up two charts. The angle measures, so 45, so if I'm drawing my charts, it's 45, 45, 90. It's side, side, then side times radical 2. Okay, so if it's 30, 60, 90, again it's 30, 60, 90. Again, set your charts up. Across from the 30, you can see it's the side. Across from the 90, you can see is 2 times the side. And across from the 60, it's the side times radical 3. The purpose of the chart is to input the numbers where they go. So if we look at problem A, it's a 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. So I start by drawing my charts. 45, 45, 90. And again, side, side, side radical 2. Well, where's the 9 across from? The 9's across from a 45 degree angle. So I'm going to put the 9 right here. So what I'm really saying is S equals 9. Well, if S equals 9, guess what over the other side is? It's 9. And then guess what across from the 90 is 9 radical 2. So my answer here for H is H equals 9 radical 2. Now what happens is the chart makes this extremely simple. Okay, so let's go over to B. Again, draw your chart. 45, 45, 90, side, side, side radical 2. Well, let's look. Across from the 45 again is 2 radical 2. So I'm going to fill that in right here. So S equals 2 radical 2. So S equals 2 radical 2 again. Well, let's plug 2 radical 2 in for S. So 2 radical 2 times radical 2. That's going to end up giving me 2 times radical 2 times radical 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So in this case, X equals 4. Problem 2 is still a 45, 45 degree triangle. So let's draw our chart. 45, 45, 90, side, side, side radical 2. Automatically fill it in. The 6 again is across from the 90 degrees, so it's going to go here. So in other words, side times radical 2 equals 6. How do I solve for side? I want to take and divide by radical 2 both sides. That gives me side equals 6 divided by the square root of 2. I can't leave radical 2's on the bottom, so I'm going to multiply both top and bottom by radical 2. You're really just multiplying by 1, but that helps me get rid of that radical 2. That gives me 6 radical 2 over radical 2 times radical 2, which is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3 radical 2. So both my sides are 3 radical 2. So the X is going to equal 3 radical 2. Problem 4 is about a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. So again, 30, 60, 90. Here the 30s that has the sides across from the 30. I always go down to the 90 because it's 2 side and then it's side radical 3. But it's up to you, whatever you want to do. What do I have? I have across from the 60 is 5. So 5's across from the 60, so it goes here. So S radical 3 equals 5. Well, let's solve. S radical 3 equals 5. I'm going to divide by radical 3, I'm sorry. That gives me the side being 5 over radical 3. Can't leave radical 3 there, so again I'm going to multiply by radical 3 over radical 3. That ends up giving me 5 radical 3 over radical 3 times radical 3, which is 3. So my side is 5 radical 3 over 3. I'm trying to look for D here, which is across from the 30, so D equals 5 radical 3 over 3. If I needed to find 90, I know I was looking for D, but let's say I was looking for F2 as well. All I'm going to do is take 5 radical 3 over 3 and multiply that by 2. Why? Because it says 2 times S. So 2 times that, that's going to end up giving me 10 radical 3 over 3.